On August 9th, 2023, we commemorated the 50th anniversary of the JCPD, the Jamaica Council for Persons with Disabilities, representing 5 decades of relentless dedication, advocacy, and progress in our history of advancing the rights for inclusion and empowerment of persons with disabilities in our beloved nation. I've noted that in spite of the significant achievements to date, we still have some considerable challenges. More than 80% of the public spaces in Jamaica are still not yet fully accessible to persons with disabilities, including, before I'm asked a question, government buildings, public transportation systems as well, and recreation facilities. So the ministry, we are strident in leading collective efforts to remove these physical barriers that hinder full participation and inclusivity of persons with disabilities. And we encourage also private developers to also maintain these necessary standards. To this end, the Ministry of Labour and Social Security will be shortly launching a first-of-its-kind accessibility checklist that was developed in conjunction with the Bureau of Standards Jamaica, and will allow for us to have across sectors a standard when it comes on to treating with persons with disabilities and the infrastructural requirements to do so. Additionally, we have completed a code of practice, Minister Williams, for education and training. And that will guide your educational institutions, our parents, and all persons involved in the education sector in terms of the engagement with our students and persons with disabilities, and to ensure that an inclusive environment is maintained. The Jamaica Council for Persons with Disabilities will continue to actively pursue the establishment of standards to reduce discrimination in access to public transportation and public buildings, and to establish monitoring mechanisms for compliance with the accessibility component of the building code by finalizing the requisite codes of practice. And following February 14th of last year, where we had the effective date of the act relating to disabilities, we now have the Disabilities Rights Tribunal, which has been established and assumes a pivotal role in our ongoing pursuit of a more inclusive and just society. The situation faced by individuals with disabilities in Jamaica are diverse, and unfortunately, we still have discrimination, whether it is overt or covert. It remains a daily reality for far too many. And so this rights tribunal will truly be important in our pursuit as a ministry, as a nation, to pursue a more inclusive and just society by hearing and adjudicating on cases of perceived discrimination.